Hello everyone. Welcome again to this episode of Shake Hand with Life YouTube channel. I am Narendra Sharma. In this video, I am going to tell you what are the benefits of quality function deployment or using house of quality. What benefits we can get when we use the quality function deployment or creating a house of quality. So all these things we will study in this video, but before we jump into this video, make sure that you have subscribed Shake Hand with Life YouTube channel and hit the bell to get the notifications of my latest video lectures. And if you find this video a great learning content for you, then hit the like button and share this video with your friends and colleagues. Do write your feedback and suggestions in the comment box below. Visit on www.shakehandwithlife.in to download the course notes and ebooks in PDF and for more information about my upcoming online training programs. Now, get back to our today's topic. This is benefits of quality function deployment. So the benefits of quality function deployment are categorized into 4 parts. The first is QFD improves customer satisfaction. QFD reduces implementation time. QFD promotes teamwork. And the fourth one is QFD provides documentation. So starting with the first benefit, which is QFD improves customer satisfaction. And how does QFD improve the customer satisfaction? Let's see here. QFD first identifies the customer requirements clearly, such as cost, durability, finishing, etc., etc. And then QFD translates the voice of customer, that means the customer requirements, into product design requirements, such as the material requires to manufacture a product and the parts required to assemble a product and the process requires to manufacture a product. QFD also studies the relationship between customer requirements and technical requirements. So we have central hall in the house of quality, where we study the relationship between the customer requirements and the technical descriptors, how closely they are associated with each other. QFD also assesses the position of the product in the market comparing with competitors' product. So we have a section in House of Quality known as Customer Competitive Assessment, using which we can assess the position of the market, our product, comparing with the competitor's product. QFD also prioritizes the customer requirements and helps to identify the resources leading to customer satisfaction. So after study the relationship between the customer requirements and the technical descriptors, or you can say the technical requirements, QFD prioritizes the customer requirements, and on the basis of customer requirements, QFD identify what kind of resources required to manufacture a product. For example, the skill level of the employees and the knowledge level of the employees, the process requires to manufacture a product, the parts required to manufacture a product, and the time and the material all kinds of resources are prioritized by the help of QFD so that we could achieve the customer satisfaction. QFD also assesses the technical competitiveness of the product, comparing with competitors' product. So we have a section which is known as technical competitive assessment in the House of Quality, where we can compare the technical competitiveness of our product with our competitors' product. QFD also prioritizes the technical requirements in House of Quality, in the bottom of House of Quality. So here we have the section for prioritized technical descriptors. So here QFD prioritizes the technical requirements such as the parts and the process, leading to translating customer requirements and into actual product. So what kind of parts requires to assemble a product, what should be the process there to manufacture a product according to the design requirements. And QFD also records the experience and information of the employees who are working as a team of QFD, and design the House of Quality for a new product design. So the members could be from supplier side, the members could be from customer side. All members share their experiences and information or knowledge to design a new product. So here in the House of Quality, all types of experiences from the employees or the QFD team or the members of the QFD team and the knowledge are recorded in House of Quality. So this becomes a record of different experiences, different knowledges. So, and then as a document, the QFD can be submitted with production warrant for customer satisfaction to showcase that the customer requirements, how an organization did to translate the customer requirements into the product design requirements and to achieve the customer satisfaction. Now, come to the second benefit of quality function deployment. QFD reduces implementation time. So what type of time I am talking about? Time to translate the customer requirements into product design requirements, and then time to implement the design requirements, product design requirements into product parts and process requirements. So the first type of time is for quality deployment, when we translate the customer requirements into product design requirements, and the second type of time is for implementation the design requirements into product parts and process requirements. So this is for functional deployment, right? Now, how do we do this? By using QFD, we can identify the conflicting design requirements, or you can say that the QFD team can identify the conflicting design requirements. So what type of conflicting requirements I am talking about? So for example, increasing camera resolution in a mobile device without increasing the cost. So here we have the conflicting requirements. When the customer asks for low cost mobile but increased resolution of camera. So here QFD identifies the technical requirements and studies the relationship with customer requirements. So we have the customer requirements in house of quality and we have the technical requirements in house of quality in the first floor, and we have central hall where we study the relationship between the customer requirements and the technical requirements. So here the QFD team identifies the technical requirements suitable to customer requirements and then addresses the conflicting requirements before production. QFD team also identifies the critical items. So if we are talking about the camera resolution, then lenses are the critical items. So the QFD team monitors the critical items from the beginning of the idea of design of a product, design of a new product, till the finalization of the product. That means final product we have manufactured. And QFD team also identifies the future application opportunities. So by increasing the camera resolution, how do we in future can increase the camera resolution without increasing the cost? The QFD team identifies these kind of opportunities for future. QFD team documents all possible opportunities that could have missed if not use QFD. So there are number of opportunities can be there while designing a new product, but that can be surfaced out only when we use the QFD or quality function deployment. Otherwise, we could miss the assumptions or the opportunities. And by doing so, the QFD team can able to reduce the engineering changes. For example, retooling, control measures, correction and corrective actions, operators training, and redundant activities. So there are a number of activities which are not required to manufacture a product or to design a product, but the activities are going on. So the QFD team identifies these kind of redundant activities so that the redundant activities could be eliminated and the QFD team can able to reduce the engineering changes. So when QFD team reduce the engineering changes, automatically the implementation time is reduced. The implementation time to translate the customer requirements into final product. And Toyota has proved this. Toyota improved its product by 1/3 after implementation of QFD. Now come to the third benefit. QFD also promotes the teamwork. So how does QFD promote the teamwork? QFD ensures that the voice of customer being heard, because the focus of QFD is always on translating the customer requirements into the product design requirements and then translate the product design requirements into the product parts and process requirements. And the voice of customer must be heard. For that, every department provides the inputs according to the voice of the customer. And this establishes the communication between departments from marketing to production to sales to quality, etc., etc. So every department has to discuss the customer requirements. How do we translate the customer requirements into the product design requirements? And accordingly, every department has to provide the input according to the voice of the customer. And this establishes the horizontal communication, or you can say the departmental communication. And horizontal communication avoids the misinterpretation about the customer requirements, opinions, and miscues. And finally, by doing so, we can have better team coordination, and that results increased efficiency and productivity for the organization. So come to the fourth benefit of the QFD, which is QFD provides the documentation. So QFD serves as the database for future design or the process requirements. So if we are designing a new product in present conditions, then this kind of data serves as a database for future product design or the future process requirements. And the data in the QFD or the house of quality can be saved in an orderly manner. We have the customer requirements, we have the technical descriptors. In a systematic way, we have the customer competitive assessment data, we have the prioritized customer requirements data, we have the technical competitive assessment data, we have the prioritized technical descriptors data in house of quality. And we have the interrelationship matrix of the technical descriptors. Also, we have the metrics for customer requirements and technical descriptors relationship. So we can save the data in house of quality in orderly manner, and also this data be used for future needs, and we can also prevent the loss of data by using house of quality by recording all kinds of data. And the house of quality or the quality function deployment also serves as the training tool for new engineers. If a new engineer come into the QFD team, then he can easily understand where are the customer requirements, where are the technical descriptors, how the customer requirements are related with the technical descriptors, how do we assess the customer competitiveness, how do we assess the technical competitiveness, and how do we prioritize the customer requirements, how do we prioritize the technical descriptors. Right. QFD is a very flexible document or flexible tool, you can say that. QFD metrics can be changed with new information. When we have new customer requirements, automatically we have to change the data for technical descriptors, and accordingly we have different relationship in the central hall, in the matrix where we study the relationship between the customer requirements and the technical descriptors, and accordingly the data in customer competitive assessment also be changed, and so the customer requirements, so the prioritized technical descriptors, and so the technical competitive assessment, all kinds of data be changed automatically. So QFD is very flexible tool, and QFD can also be attached with production warrant to showcase to the customer that how do we are translating the customer requirements into the product design requirements, and then how do we are translating the product design requirements into the actual product parts and the process requirements to achieve the customer satisfaction. So these were the 4 benefits of quality function deployment. Now I have a quiz for you. Let's play it. So the first question in the quiz is, QFD improves customer satisfaction by A. creating focus on customer requirements, B. using competitive information effectively, C. prioritizing resources effectively, and D. all above. What do you think? Which one is the right answer for the given question? How does the QFD improve the customer satisfaction? Choose the right answer, or the answer which you think is a right one for you. Drop your answer in the comment box below. Now the second question. Conflicting design requirements can be addressed using QFD. How do we address the conflicting design requirements using QFD? Or how does QFD team address the conflicting design requirements? So A. identifying technical requirements suitable to customer requirements. B. study the relationship metrics between customer requirements and technical requirements. C. both A and B are true. And D. none of the above. Which one you think is the right answer for the given question? Drop your answer in the comment box below. Now the third question. QFD is a structured document. A. assesses the customer competitiveness of the product. B. assesses the technical competitiveness of the product. C. both A and B are true. And D. none of the above. Which one you think is the right answer? Drop your option in the comment box below. That's it in this video. Hope you would have enjoyed this video. If so, then hit the like button and share this video with your friends and colleagues. Do write your feedback and suggestions in the comment box below. Keep watching Shake Hand with Life YouTube channel. Subscribe the channel and hit the bell to get the notifications of my latest video lectures. Visit on www.shakehandwithlife.in to download the course notes and ebooks in PDF. And to get the information about my latest online training programs. This is Narendra Sharma signing off. We'll see you soon in my next video with a new topic of quality function deployment. Thank you.